What if I told you that one of the biggest pop stars in the world started her career singing at local fairs and writing songs in her bedroom? And what if her journey to the top involved industry betrayals, public feuds, and a complete reinvention that changed music forever? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the incredible life of Taylor Swift, from a young girl with big dreams on a Christmas tree farm to becoming one of the most powerful artists in the entertainment industry. This isn't just another celebrity biography. This is a story about talent, resilience, business savvy, and what happens when you refuse to let anyone control your narrative. So grab your favorite beverage and let's explore the fascinating world of Taylor Allison Swift. Picture this. It's December 13th, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. A baby girl is born who will one day break countless records, win multiple Grammys, and literally change how artists think about owning their music. But Taylor Swift's story begins in the most humble, heartwarming way possible, on her family's Christmas tree farm in nearby Wyoming. Can you imagine growing up on a Christmas tree farm? It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. But here's what's absolutely incredible. Music was already flowing through her veins. Her grandmother had been a professional opera singer, and it seems like that musical DNA was just waiting to express itself in young Taylor. By age 10, she was already performing at local events, fairs, and contests. But here's the moment that gives me chills every time I think about it. At just 11 years old, she sang the Star-Spangled Banner at a Philadelphia 76ers basketball game. Can you imagine having that kind of confidence and stage presence at 11? But the real magic started happening when she turned 12. That's when Taylor began writing her own songs and learning guitar. While other kids were playing video games or hanging out at the mall, she was crafting melodies and lyrics that would eventually captivate millions of people worldwide. Now here's where her story gets really interesting. Taylor wasn't content to just dream about a music career. She was determined to make it happen. She frequently visited Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music, where she co-wrote songs and tried desperately to land a recording contract. Her family saw her incredible dedication and made a life-changing decision. They moved to Hendersonville, Tennessee, just to help further Taylor's career. Can you imagine your entire family relocating just to support your dreams? That's the kind of belief and sacrifice that sets the foundation for extraordinary success. The breakthrough moment came with a stellar performance at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. This performance was so impressive that it helped Taylor secure a contract with Scott Borchetta's Big Machine Records. In 2006, at just 16 years old, she released her first single, Tim McGraw. And guess what? It became a top 10 hit on the country charts. Her self-titled debut album followed in October 2006, and it absolutely took off, selling more than 5 million copies. The hits just kept coming. Our Song became a #1 country hit, followed by Teardrops on My Guitar, Picture to Burn, and Should Have Said No. But Taylor wasn't just commercially successful. She was earning critical acclaim too. She won the Horizon Award from the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music Award for Top New Female Vocalist in 2007. She was just 17 years old and already being recognized as a major talent. In 2008, things got even more exciting. She was nominated for a Grammy in the Best New Artist category and released her second album, Fearless. This album was absolutely groundbreaking. It hit the top of both country and pop charts and stayed there for 11 weeks. By the end of the year, Taylor had become the highest-selling country artist of 2008. But then came one of the most infamous moments in award show history. At the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, Taylor won Best Female Video for You Belong With Me, making her the first country music star to earn a VMA. She's on stage, accepting her award, when suddenly, Kanye West storms up, takes the microphone and declares that Beyoncé should have won instead. The stunned look on Taylor's face broke everyone's hearts. She was just 20 years old, experiencing one of the biggest moments of her career, and it was completely hijacked. But here's what's beautiful about this story. When Beyoncé won Video of the Year later that night, she called Taylor back on stage to finish her acceptance speech. That moment showed the kind of grace and support that defines the best of the music industry. This incident, as traumatic as it was, seemed to catapult Taylor to an even higher level of fame. Her concert tickets started selling out in less than 2 minutes. She made her second appearance on Saturday Night Live, this time as both host and musical guest. And in 2010, she became the youngest artist ever to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year for Fearless. Then came Speak Now, with hits like Mean, Hours, and Sparks Fly. The album debuted at #1 and sold more than 1 million copies in its first week. She followed this with Red, featuring the massive hit We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, which also topped 1 million in first-week sales. By 2012, Forbes ranked her as the highest paid celebrity under 30, earning $57 million. But here's what I love about Taylor. She used her success to give back, funding the $4 million Taylor Swift Education Center at the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville. In 2013, she was honored with the CMA Pinnacle Award and won Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards for the 3rd consecutive time. But then came her most dramatic transformation yet. With her 2014 album 1989, Taylor completely stepped away from her country roots and embraced full pop stardom. Shake It Off became one of the catchiest songs of the year, followed immediately by Blank Space. In an era of declining album sales, 1989 moved more than 1.2 million copies in its first week, making Taylor the first artist to have 3 albums surpass 1 million in opening week sales. The music video for Bad Blood, featuring Kendrick Lamar, was epic. She appeared as a tough character called Catastrophe, alongside celebrities like Karlie Kloss, Cindy Crawford, and Lena Dunham. At the 2016 Grammys, she won Album of the Year again, making history as the first woman to win this award twice. But her acceptance speech was the real moment everyone remembers. In what many saw as a response to Kanye West's new song claiming credit for her fame, Taylor delivered an empowerment statement that gave me absolute chills. I want to say to all the young women out there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments. But if you just focus on the work and don't let those people sidetrack you, someday you'll look around and know that it was you and the people who loved you who put you there. Speaking of feuds, the drama with Katy Perry became legendary. Their friendship ended when Perry allegedly tried to poach some of Taylor's tour dancers, inspiring Bad Blood. Taylor told Rolling Stone she did something so horrible. She basically tried to sabotage an entire arena tour. But in a beautiful turn of events, Perry ended their feud in 2018 by literally sending Taylor an olive branch, with a note about reflecting on past hurt feelings. After the massive success of 1989, Taylor took a break from the spotlight, but she returned to public attention in 2017 when she testified in a trial against David Mueller, a former radio DJ she accused of groping her. When Mueller sued her, she countersued for assault and battery. The jury ruled in her favor, awarding her $1 in damages as a symbolic gesture. That same year, Taylor revealed her 6th studio album, Reputation, using snake imagery, a reference to Kim Kardashian calling her a snake on Twitter. The lead single, Look What You Made Me Do, had more than 19 million YouTube views in its first day. The album sold 1.05 million copies in its first 4 days and became the top-selling album of 2017. In 2019, she released Lover with the infectious single Me, featuring Brendan Urie. That November, she claimed 6 wins at the American Music Awards, including Artist of the Decade. Lover was the only album to sell 1 million copies in the US in 2019. But then came the drama that would define Taylor's next chapter. In June 2019, she revealed her devastation that her music catalog from her first 6 albums had been sold to a company owned by Scooter Braun, someone she accused of bullying tactics. She wrote, "Scooter has stripped me of my life's work that I wasn't given an opportunity to buy." This betrayal led to one of the most ambitious projects in music history. Taylor announced she would re-record her old music to regain control of her catalog. In February 2021, she released Love Story, Taylor's version, the first song from her re-recorded Fearless album. But Taylor wasn't done surprising us. In July 2020, she dropped Folklore with just 1 day's notice, followed by Evermore in December. Folklore won Album of the Year at the 2021 Grammys, making her the first female solo artist to win that award 3 times. Then came Midnights in October 2022, released at midnight with 7 bonus tracks 3 hours later. This album made history by giving Taylor songs in all top 10 slots of the Billboard Hot 100, something no artist had ever achieved before. From a young girl on a Christmas tree farm to a global superstar who owns her narrative and fights for artists' rights, Taylor Swift has redefined what it means to be a pop star. She's shown us that talent, determination, and refusing to be silenced can literally change an entire industry. What's your favorite Taylor Swift era? Are you team country Taylor, pop Taylor, or folklore Taylor? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible music biographies.